Hey, welcome back to Bryan's Knives. Sorry, it's been a minute since I made a video, but had a new knife to show you, and so I want to jump on and do a quick video today. Hope you guys are doing well. Appreciate you tuning in so much. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. We did. Ate a lot of good food, got to spend some time with family, and so that was good. Did a little woods exploring yesterday with Heather down at her grandmother's farm. And we spent a good chunk of the afternoon climbing those hills down there and seeing what was there. So that was fun. But yeah, let me show you what I picked up. I actually went up to meet with Mickey over at Hillbilly Ridge Outdoors. He showed me some trapping basics, and that was fun. We put out some traps for some coons and a bobcat, and then kind of a generic predator trap. And it was pretty fun just seeing how Mickey does that, and kind of what traps he's using and stuff like that. I've never been really around folks that trap, so I was interested in learning more about that. And he said, come on up and you can go with me. So I drove up there and spent some time with him, which was fun, always fun. And on the way back, you know, I passed a Case master dealer, so I had to stop over at Emerson Farms and see what they had in stock. And this is what I came away with. So let me show you. We'll start by looking at this big old box that it came in. And then this is the Leather Hunter, which is MS M3 fin stainless steel with sheath. So you could probably, if it'll focus on it, might be able to make that out. I'm not sure. But anyway, let me show you the knife. So here it is with the sheath. And you know, I really like traditional design in knives, and because I'm an old guy, I guess. But let's see what's it's a nice little sheath, by the way. You put it on your belt, you don't even know what's on there, really. It's got a snap closure on it. I like the way the leather kind of wraps around there, holds the knife in place. Got your typical belt loop on the back. But to me, it's kind of the perfect EDC fixed blade carry knife. Look at this little guy. So here he is. Very traditional design, as you can tell. It's got the stacked leather here on the grip. I believe he said these also come in, what was it? Horn of some kind. I put it on the video. I forgot which version it was. But anyway, really cool little knife, I think. It's got really nice jimping here on the top of the blade. Blade's nice and thick all the way down to the tip. It is in stainless steel. You can kind of see it there. If you get over here, you can maybe make out the tang stamp there. But it's kind of interesting. He told me that he reorders typically 5 of every, you know, knife that they carry in the Case line that they stock there. But for these, he orders 10 each time because he said people love this little knife, and it, you know, we sell several of those. And so it is pretty cool. Perfect for like skinning a squirrel too. Just the right size. If you put your hand on it, you can really choke up well on that blade there. But I just loved it when I saw it. I've looked at them before down there, but never had picked one up and really looked at it. But I like it a lot. And let me show you how it kind of compares in size to a couple of other knives. So I've got this copperhead that you guys have seen before. And so if we kind of stack these here, one on top of the other, you know, it's smaller, it's shorter than the copperhead. You know, blade length is pretty similar. It's not too different. Kind of tell there. And so it kind of gives you some perspective on just how small this knife is. And then I also have my buck skinning knife over here, just to give you another comparison here. A lot of you probably have one of these bucks here, kind of have an idea of the size of it. So yeah, so it doesn't weigh much, fits nicely into the sheath here, and if I can get it in there. And then, you know, you got this button closure on it here, snaps in place. You know, it's not going anywhere in that sheath. You can't pull it out. So really nice, really nice. I've been packing it and using it. Pretty sharp out of the box, you know, typical Case sharp. I just hit it on the ceramic a little bit and stropped it some, and it's pretty good. It's raring to go. But so yeah, that was my most recent knife pickup. Hadn't had one in a while, and so I thought I'd jump on and show it off a little bit. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. And you might know Case also sells basically a stacked version where you've got the small hunter and then you got the larger size all in one sheath. I forgot how, I think that ran like maybe $160 something for both of those. This one was, I think it was 73, if I remember right. And so there's a couple of versions there of that Case knife. So certainly, you know, it'd be cool to have the two different sizes in one sheath, but you know, for an EDC carrier, this one's great, just as it is, because you may not want to carry, you know, a larger knife and a smaller knife as an EDC. That would work great in the field, I think, but great little knife. I really like it, and like I said, you put it on, you don't even know that you have it on, which is also a plus. All right, guys, well, I won't keep you. I hope you're having a great weekend, and hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well, and we'll see you in the next video.